tell you to push, and she says I didn't.
I'm like Jim.
Well, there's a way that puts a whole new spin on the word and the meaning.
I
Flush.
had to be induced with you though, Jim. Heaven knows what time you would have been born.
I enjoyed it in there. You know.
And I couldn't wait to get out.
No wonder you enjoy your sleep. You were enjoying the sleep inside Mom.
But he was kicking the heck out of me.
He was having good dreams.
Erica had the 20-minute workout.
Yeah, but what does that say about my son Aaron, though?
My daughter feed and put him to the doctor.
Remember with my son Aaron, I wasn't even in labor.
Yeah, for your first
for my second one.
Oh yeah, for your second one, yeah. First one you had to be induced, the second one you didn't.
Because I had what was known with Aaron as silent labor.
Yeah, you did.
I went to bed feeling fine the night before. I woke up feeling like I needed to take a breath.
I have cracks and hiccups. Third time I actually went into labor and I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, he was supposed to be.
That day.
Or was it C-section? Was it C-section or was it supposed to be C-section? Yeah,
No, it was too small.
yeah, that's a surprise. My original doctor.
I had emergency C-section to Kenny. The doctor said, well, you do it 9:30 in the morning.
No sign of the Dark Brotherhood.
And
A lot of creepy
by
dead.
2:30
Let's
the
keep
next
going.
morning, or 2 o'clock, I had to go to the hospital. They went while I was in the too much longer.
Yeah.
So we, okay, let's go down to the OR. And I'm like,
So thanks for sharing your stuff. But unfortunately, you have to take it. Sorry.
He says that makes it, what, twice now that you've taken my spot for
Actually,
me?
this is the third time.
hmm?
This is the third time he decided to give up this spot.
Yeah, and he's giving me the evil look.
He's giving us both the stink eye. This is
What?
3 times for Mama. Sorry, I need a spot to sit down.
Look at the wall.
Well, take it up with the name over there.
Take it with them guys.
Don't get Mommy and me under the stink eye.
He's saying sorry.
Oh, okay.
You ever want to take it up with me?
He's a law enforcement.
He's really afraid.
He's afraid of Adam. He says, yep.
Can you jump up without clawing me? Ow!
Or not?
Or not, yeah.
You can get up on me.
Did I do something? What? So you're not going to tell me? Why not? It's making no sense.
Oh, by the way, Adam, in your sleep, the time you said you dare.
Yeah, in your sleep, you muttered 2 words, don't dare. And I'd like to know, what in the hell was somebody trying to do in your dream that made you say that? Oh, alright,
He
fine.
doesn't know?
Nope.
Okay.
It was Blackwood for me.
Yes?
How was those veggies, Adam? You like them?
Yeah.
There's leftover veggies in there. So if you wanted any.
I'm claiming the veggies for my lunch tomorrow.
That creepy black door. That's got to be the entrance to the Dark Brotherhood
Okay.
sanctuary.
Jamie claims
I
a
doubt
small
it's
thing
as
of
simple
veggies
as
for
turning a
tomorrow.
knob, because that door isn't
Jim?
key.
Okie dokie.
Let me see that letter you found again. Wasn't there something
Yep.
about a key?
I gave you just enough then?
I could always eat more chicken, but I can always eat chicken.
Well, we cooked over chicken.
See, that's
Gutted, untold
Well,
danger,
Well,
no
I'm claiming a
track,
small
clear
thing
out.
and better just for
Here it
12.
is. And remember, death
Because
by
when I
brother.
ate dinner,
Venti
my
tables,
sugar went from 10
as Bugs Bunny would call them.
Yeah.
right down to 6.
I want Erica to
I don't
taste
know.
the broccoli.
Maybe it's a
See if she-
passphrase? I've read about things
She
like that
doesn't
in some
know
of
she
my
likes
mystery
boiled
novels.
broccoli.
Go knock on the door or something and see what happens.
it'll be kind of like fried instead of it being hot and crispy, like the crispiness. It'll be more softer.
I don't know if I would be able to handle the softness of it.
Well, you just have to try it and see, and if you can't, okay.
If you can't, it can still be done.
Go ahead.
Have to
See
fry
if
it up
that
a little bit
passphrase opens the creepy black door.
Okay.
to give
Alrighty.
it a crispiness in the fry.
I just got to be careful with fried foods.
Your stomach's not that way. You're not doing a mess. You're doing a mess.
Still looking for your
Not like you
murderer?
were there for a
Well,
while.
you've come to the wrong place,
I
my
have noticed you
friends.
haven't been
We found the black hands beside everybody.
strange, which is
Must
good.
I say it
Yeah, it
again?
is good.
You've
In
been
that way.
duped.
It's there for a while.
The Dark Brotherhood has been set up to take the blame.
Yeah, but that's because we ran a bus a lot, too.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't been riding the bus
Right.
a lot.
I noticed, so when you ride the bus, that's when. Which is, if you don't, then you're okay fine. You're good. I don't know who's got that on the bus.
Haven't we had this conversation already?
Anybody going to
The
do
Dark
it?
Brotherhood didn't
Yes.
murder those counselors. I have no quarrel with you, and you none with me.
Well,
Turn around and
that
leave
didn't
before
go
you force me to
well.
do something you will definitely regret.
Jim, remember, don't stay up too. You could tomorrow when you slept like this.
Very carefully.
If he's smart, he'll probably stay up all night.
Me, you're smart.
But we never. I didn't get to finish that. Nobody said you were smart. But if you,
I was
if
going to
you
say, I've
were,
never been accused of it before.
if you were, you'd stay up all night, and then when they leave, you'd go to bed.
Go to bed where?
Jim, if you're not careful,
Erica,
you're gonna get
when Jim
murdered.
passes by you, can you hit him for me?
She's right near him.
Yeah, I'm right near him.
Well, hit him for me.
Fine. There, I hit him.
You call that a hit?
That's the best you're gonna get out of me.
Why?
Because I almost fell face first into him when I did it.
Oh, okay, well, in that case.
So unless you want me to hurt myself.
No.
But Adam hit him for you.
Oh, okay, fine.
I wobbled him beside the back of the head.
Oh, okay. Okay, that works. Poor Chico using this spot to me 3 times today. What's up with this? 3 times today. Hey, I'm not done with this spot yet. They're both outside. When I have a spot back there over there to sit down, then I will go over there. But if Adam goes to bed, then I'll go over there. But for now, don't know how tomorrow's gonna go. Mm-hmm.
Best I can in here.
Mm-hmm. You help when you can. Most of the time it's myself, so I cannot do so much.
I got rid of a lot of stuff.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
If I get to that corner tomorrow before they get here, I get to it. I don't. Oh well.
Uh-huh. Pardon me?
It's cold out there.
Oh, that's what that meant, eh?
Oh, yes.
Oh, don't forget it's raining too.
It's still raining out
Is it
there.
really?
Yeah, it's gonna rain all
It's
night.
back to raining again?
Unfortunately.
No, I can't find my garbage bags.
Where'd you go? They poofed
In there somewhere.
in here?
Mom, do not mess with my system. I will find them.
Okay. Where can I put this?
In there.
Get up.
Here, put it in that big bag down there.
Oh, hand sanitizer. I was wondering what that was. Thanks for sharing your spot, Kiko. Say I had no choice. As I said, as soon as my spot's available, I will go sit over there.
It is available.
Are you going to Dodo's?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm leaving.
I was going to go to Dodo's, but food was rising. I said, screw it, I'm going to eat.
Okay, Kiko, you can have it.
You can have the spot back.
Thank you.
You can have a spot back.
Leowin
I
demands,
swear,
does it?
Kiko, I'm not taking
Very
it no
well.
more today.
This sanctuary belongs to the Dark
promise.
Brotherhood. It has for a very long time. I have been given the joyous task of reopening it.
What did you do?
I assure you, we're a business. We have no designs on Leowin or the councillors. Obviously some enemy of the councillors who wants to confuse you, throw suspicion on the Dark Brotherhood, keep you chasing after shadows while they accomplish whatever it is they hope to do. Perhaps we can work together to...
I don't
What?
think my stomach
Now
can
what?
handle any more coffee.
Cultists, portaling in. Quickly, secure the sanctuary.
You made all that
Fury of the
coffee?
waking flame. What are they doing here? Come on, we need
Well,
to
Jill
figure
will
out
probably
what's
have
going
some.
on.
Oh. And
Oh, yeah.
Mom made a whole pot.
And Adam will probably have coffee
This
after
can't
he
be a
wakes up.
coincidence. Did the waking flame cultists follow us?
Hey, Tay Tay.
Go get some after Mom. He's fighting right now. Yeah.
I'm a poor weakling out here. It proves me wrong.
It did it?
Oh, that's good.
See, I thought it was going to pop up by somebody else.
Oh boy.
My rescue.
There's no room for me to put it anywhere.
Right. Put them on something.
Advance! The Waking Flame is desperately trying to optimize the sanctuary. But why?
We have to put this on the table. Right. I put that on the table by the heater.
Mm-hmm. We don't need to eat.
Fall back! Close the portals! Warn the High Priest!
Oh, I think not. All right. What were we discussing before they so rudely interrupted us? I assume this will satisfy your masters in Leowyn. The Dark Brotherhood is not your enemy. The Order of the Waking Flame invaded our sanctuary and killed my brothers and sisters. I can't let them get away with that. Seems to me the cultists didn't want you talking to me. Didn't want you hearing me tell you for the 100th time that the Dark Brotherhood didn't kill those councillors. If you ask me, those are your murderers. The Order of the Waking Flame. Opportunity and motive. Look, I don't know what that may be, and I don't want to know. But I do want to step through this portal and stick my dagger in their High Priest's throat. Care to come along?
No? Okay.
Good. Now you'll see how a Dark Brotherhood assassin deals with unsanctioned targets. And please notice that I won't be dropping any notes or leaflets along the way. Come on. Let's go before the portal closes.
Stay with the assassin. I'll inform Captain Rianne and Councillor Leviticus about the cultists.
Ow.
Alien ruin. Not the worst place for a Daedric cult to hide out. Oh, looks like I'm not the only one who leaves important papers lying about. Their High Priest actually ordered them to kill us. That amulet looks good. Better hang on to it.
Charge!
Okay.
So the Order of the Waking Flame killed your counselors and placed the blame on the Dark Brotherhood. Then their High Priest sent his followers to kill us. Care to enlighten me as to what this is actually all about now? All this fuss and bother over an old Imperial secret? Let's review what we learned. The High Priest of the Order of the Waking Flame sent cultists to the Sanctuary to eliminate both my Dark Brotherhood assassins and you and the Wood Elf. Obviously the cult has someone watching you. They knew exactly when to attack, certain we'd all be in the Sanctuary. Plus, they were after some cash hidden there. So who are these cultists? And how well do you trust your masters in Leowin? I'm not suggesting anything. Just following the clues. If the cultists are Dagonists, then their High Priest is probably a true fanatic. This secret must be pretty important, and most likely pertains to death and destruction. Let's keep searching. Let's see if something deeper inside this ruin points us to the identity of the cult's High Priest. Figure out who they are, and you may learn more about this secret than you ever imagined. Oh, and you still have that amulet. It might come in handy. Because I owe them for besmirching the good reputation of the Dark Brotherhood and for ordering the deaths of my brothers and sisters. And because now, I'm curious. It's like an itch that needs to be scratched. No. The order suggested it was placed in the sanctuary after we abandoned it the first time. We hadn't finished reopening the place, and I hadn't run across any hidden caches. Another mystery, I suppose. Let's keep looking.
I heard that. I got it.
This door looks impressive. Let's see what's on the other side.
kill all the assassins, and the wood elf and the mercenary are still alive.
Yes. The High Priest isn't going to be happy about that, but we retrieved the cache in the old sanctuary.
With the contents of the cache, the High Priest should be able to determine where to find the first ambition.
Agreed. And we will soon have the location of another one of the ambitions. As just another Imperial Counselor.
Well,
the
hello
High
there. There was
Priest
some
has
language.
them all fooled.
From who?
Now that's something.
Ty's up in your wheelchair and somebody else is already on there.
What?
Yep.
I went to my wheelchair?
Whoa.
Buddy!
Buddy, stop.
Oh, knock it the hell off.
Stop it, buddy.
Buddy?
You can share, you know.
Sometimes listening provides
Be
the
nice.
answers we seek. It seems their high priest is actually
And
one of
don't
your
try and lie to your
counselors.
mother. You weren't
That
being
explains how they
nice.
knew your movements.
That was not being nice,
And they
buddy.
found whatever they were looking for in the sanctuary. I'd rather not know.
He tried to
any
tell
more
you
about
with
this
a
damn
blink
secret.
that he was
It's
being
close.
nice.
No, you're not.
But did you see how they opened that portal?
Where's
They used
Ty?
their amulet on the
He
pedestal.
ran off.
You still have the one
To
we found.
where is a good question.
Let's find another pedestal and see if we can follow them.
You weren't being nice.
Keep looking. We need to find a pedestal like the one those cultists used. That pedestal looks promising. Let's talk before you try to open a portal. This may work. It may not. We may open a portal that takes us to the cultists, or we may open one to some dark and deadly corner of oblivion. Still, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So, ready to try something daring? It looked to me like the cultists used their amulet on the pedestal and opened a portal. Examine the pedestal and see if there's a place to fit the amulet. These Dragonist fools think they've gotten the better of us. Let's prove them wrong. See if you can use that rather... Well, we have a portal. Now to find out if leaping into it turns out to be a good or bad.
I told you we were being followed.
Well, this looks interesting.
Yeah, the bedroom back together.
Ready for me then?
We're too late.
Hmm?
The location of the ambition
No?
was
Gotta
sent
go
to the
bathroom.
High
Oh,
Priest.
bathroom. I thought you were in the bedroom.
What was that about an
Yeah,
attack
that
on
too.
Vandacia is the Order's High Priest. So, now I know who needs to die for
Okay.
this grave insult to the Dark Brotherhood. Counselor Vandacia, the High Priest of the Waking Flame. What do you make of that journal entry about the first ambition and an attack on Leywin Castle?
You are a poop.
Nope.
They got what they were after, and now they're sending their forces to kill the rest of the councillors. With the other councillors dead, Vandacia will be the only person who knows the secret of the Longhouse Emperors. And Vandacia will do everything in his power to get his hands on those documents. I suppose your course is clear. You need to return to Leywin Castle as quick as you can. I'm going to stick around and deal with a few more of these Waking Flame cultists. I still have a little anger to work off after that attack on my sanctuary. I suggest you return to Leywin Castle with all due haste. I'm an assassin,
Just
not
waiting
a
for an ad.
soldier. I've done my part. Now go do yours. When I'm finished here, if Vandacia is still alive, well,
Not.
then we'll see what we shall see.
No, of course not.
That portal should take you back toward the exit, or to some terrible plane of oblivion.
nothing. What you gonna do, huh?
Lose my mind.
Why?
I don't know anymore.
Hmm.
What you asking me for?
Because you're the one that just said it. Why not? Besides, you don't know anymore. Is that about right?
Yep. Good night, Phone.
Oh. Okay. Did it really?
Peppers?
Why don't you think you feed it?
What?
Why don't you think you feed it?
Why don't I think I feed it?
Yeah.
Don't you mean, why don't I feed it?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
No, it isn't. You added a couple extra whites.
Oh, that was my...
Yeah, I know.
If your phone died, it...
My body's trying to tell me to go to sleep. I can't read it. I didn't sleep very good.
No, Jim didn't think too much of what Tammy was told this morning about having you guys here.
What was your reaction to it?
That's a good question.
He says, oh boy, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Well, that I'm basically,
he says, oh boy.
That I'm basically being forced out of here. So I'm scrambling as fast as I can to try and find a place for me and Adam to go, but everywhere we look, there's an application that has to be filled out, which means an approval process afterwards.
Right.
And approval processes take a while.
Uh-huh.
And I did reach out to another landlord shortly after I got back here.
But you haven't heard anything back yet.
Get those doors open. We need to get to the counselors.
They're barred from the other side.
Hopefully I do tomorrow.
Mercenary, you've returned. Everly's attempting to breach the barracks. Go!
I think she just said something about a cracker.
Oh, she did?
The Waking Flame cultists created a distraction. And like raw recruits, both Everly and I fell for it. As soon as we left the castle, they swarmed the place and barricaded themselves inside. I'm not sure. By the time we realized the distraction was nothing more than a ruse, the cultists had locked us out. If the cultists harm Leviticus, Vandacia, and the others, I won't rest until they pay. What? Are you certain? Vandacia has served Blackwood and the Empire before that for more than 50 years. Enough. We need to get inside. Then we can determine the truth of all this. Find Everly by the barracks and assist her.
Steady. Wait for it. Now we can go in. Let's... Oh, you're here. Oh, thank Ifra you're back. Captain Rian and I, they tricked us. Lured us out of the castle. Now the place is locked down and I don't know if any of the counselors are still alive. I've mucked this up real good. Vandacia! That traitor! He tricked us! Lied to us! Had his own colleagues murdered! And all to get his hands on a few Daedric weapons? But Lyrinth, the Dremora, she told me that the fate of the world was at stake. We need to reach the counselors. Yes, the barracks connect to the rest of the castle. Since I dispatched the cultist guards, we can get to the counselors and the legates this way. Let's go, but stay alert. We're not sure how many of those cracked acorns are waiting for us in there. Hurry! We need to reach the counselors! I'll bet he's in charge of these fanatics. War kisses.
Vandacia, how could you?
Valeria, with everything at stake, how could I?
Councilor Valeria! No! Aragon? When did you get here?
I came as soon as word arrived from Councillor Leviticus. I was with him when the cultist attacked, but we got separated.
We have to find Leviticus. Come with us, brother. We need to see What do you think of these acorns? On the likes of you.
Is she done in there?
Yep.
What was her issue?
Oh, yeah, she's trying to figure out how to hook up the TV.
Did she get it?
With my help.
Okay. Okay.
Now, where can I put this?
It was in the hall closet.
Which one? You got two?
That one. That's the other thing closet. The hall closet with the books in it.
I call that a coat closet. All it has in it is this. I call it a coat closet.
Oh, okay.
That's something I haven't seen in a house that I've lived in a long time.
You traitor. I will finish what the Longhouse Emperor started, Leviticus. I will set loose the power of the four ambitions. Lord Dagon, hear your high priest. Champions destroy these men.
Did you like what I called you closet though? I think I'm gonna do.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, there's this music in that section.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I just called it a closet a few minutes ago. Before that.
Councillor Leviticus, you're alive. Let me get you out of here and somewhere safe.
Vandacia. The bastard fooled us all.
Wonder if I'm allowed to go in there yet.
Maybe you is. Maybe.
Oh, I guess I'm allowed. Yes, Mommy. Mommy's coming. Whoops.
Friend of my sister, come, speak with me. Despite the gravity of the situation, you should know that I was able to decipher a portion of the encoded documents before Vandacia whisked them away. I'm not sure. I only translated a small bit of the code before the assault began. It mentioned a vault to protect them, which I assumed to mean the ambitions. It's hidden in the Ogel Bok, but I'm not familiar with the term. Argonian, perhaps? It sounds like it, but I'm not sure. I haven't reported to Councillor Leviticus yet. Since it looks like he wants to talk to you now, please inform him of my findings. And tell him I apologize I wasn't able to decipher any more. Let Councillor Leviticus know what I deciphered from the coded document. That the vault that protects them is hidden in the Ogel Bok. I wish I had been able to finish translating all the documents before Vandacia stole them. Isn't the family resemblance obvious? I was an adventurer myself back in the day, before I became an Imperial scribe.
I'm done. Tomorrow's Thursday
That's where
already.
Everly gets it. That
No, I
will
said
pull the
tomorrow's
hooks off
Wednesday.
your
I'll
old
finish what I
ears.
have to do Thursday. I don't give a shit what they say when they come in tomorrow.
Right.
I killed myself today. I
Right.
overdid it. So
I
that's
imagine
staying
you
out here
didn't
one
think
more
I
night.
had time to decipher any of the coded passages.
Alrighty.
I barely
He
had a moment to
complained
look at
about
the documents when the poor
gonna be lonely
professor and his
without it.
cultists
What's the
burst in.
No, I'm just so used to it running at night. It
Very
seemed
familiar,
weird
that
without it
particular
Do you
running.
want me just to
It was
leave
my
it out here
specialty.
then?
Don't mean never mind to me.
Okay, I'll leave it out here. Since it keeps you company. Don't want you to feel lonely.
Vandacia.
Oh.
Heaven's
A
sakes, we
priest
can't
in
have
Newman's daytime.
that.
I just filled my
Has
reservoir
he been
for
a
it.
Daedric cultist all
So I'll
these
be
years?
using that tonight.
I failed to see the signs, and now the council.
Breathe!
They're all dead.
Yeah.
Breathing is always a nice thing.
Sophis, Eivor.
I'm bone to pick with this boy. Buddy! Yo! You are bad.
Yes, of course.
You had no right to do what you did
Sanctuary.
to my,
I suppose this
spies.
proves the Dark Brotherhood wasn't involved in the plot to
mean it.
murder us. What
You're
else did you
allowed up
uncover
here.
while
You're
you were
supposed
away?
to share. You know better. Stop being
What's
evil
worse
to
than
him.
that?
You
Vandacia
can come up
wrestled the
and sit on the
documents you
chair with
acquired from the
me.
other
Be nice
counselors
to him.
away from
And
the
also
scribe.
bring up the fact
Once he
that
translates
lied
them,
to
he
you
may
and
know
you
the
didn't
location
want
of
And
to.
you
all
lied to
four
me
of
and
the
I didn't like
ambitions.
it. I'll deal with that later.
Ojel Bach.
Okay, now I'm going to sit down.
I've heard that term.
Alrighty.
It's Argonian. I believe it refers to a natural formation deep in the Blackwood Marsh.
Okay,
But
I'm done.
Vandacia was more familiar with the region than
I'm
I.
done.
I know
You're
some.
baked,
If
right?
the term leads us to
Yep.
the
I
vault,
don't
so
remember
be
you
it.
being in the oven.
All we can do is follow the clues we've been given. Talk to Keshu the Blackfin. If anyone can help us navigate the
hear the
wilds of
funeral
Blackwood,
music
it's
for
Governor
you.
Keshu.
Oh, lovely.
Well, if Tammy wasn't
Damn.
in so much
I can't
pain,
believe Vandacia is a traitor and a
she
cult
probably
leader.
would have killed you
And he killed
by now.
Valeria. Almost killed Leviticus.
Hmm.
He's been ahead of us the entire time. We can't let him get to the ambitions. We just can't. All right, we have a plan. In the meantime, we saved Councillor Leviticus, cleared the Dark Brotherhood of the murders, and determined Vandacia is the traitor and leader of the cult. You did good, my friend. Here, your share of our compensation. So, the information from the former councillors points to an Argonian location. Someplace called the Ojel Bach. Vandacia ran off with the documents before we could learn more. Now we
So
need to
you
figure
want
out
us to
what it
leave her
means before
machine
his
out here for
cultists
you,
beat
eh?
us to it.
So you don't get lonely?
Don't matter to me if you do or not.
There's not going to be any room
No,
anyway in the
but
bedroom.
Councillor Leviticus has heard the
Okay.
tale. Says it's a landmark in the Solzarn territory. The document suggested it's a site connected to the four ambitions. Maybe where the weapons are stored? We need to consult with an expert on that region. Governor Keshu of Gideon. Councillor Leviticus says she knows the swamps and bogs of Blackmarsh like the back of her hand. So, can I count on you? Will you come with me to Gideon to talk to Keshu the Blackfin? We'll meet up in Gideon. We can talk to Governor Keshu there. She has to know about this Ojel Bach thing. She has to.
I see you're busy. Keep your men on sharpness.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much
Well,
done
what
here.
time am I setting this alarm for?
Well, I would say 10 anyway.
Okay.
That's if we're not awake already.
Okay.
I was gonna find my mommy.
Means they're going to be here at 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
If you and Adam decided what you're going to do to kill time a little bit before all our people are here.
Adam said something about wanting to go to the library tomorrow and seeing if we can look at the classifieds.
Oh. Do you know how to get there?
Nope. I don't even remember how.
Okay, you know where the bus depot is?
Yeah, of course I do.
Go straight down to the bus depot.
Okay.
Go just past where the Victoria, where they park the buses.
I'm not really sure where they park the buses. I've never seen where they park the buses.
You know how when you leave here and you're walking up Chatham Street? There's Chatham. Because you guys go by the liquor store.
Yeah.
Okay, and you go to the depot, right?
Yeah.
Well, instead of stopping at the depot, stay on the side where the depot is, right? And go 2 blocks, turn, and you're right there.
Now as long as I can remember that after I go to bed and I wake up. As long as I remember.
Vondacia, a cultist. Counselor Vondacia, a traitor and a Daedric cultist. I can't believe he had us all fooled for so many years. But that's a matter for another time. Evely tells me you have a lead for finding these so-called ambitions.
Oh, yeah.
Counselor Loviticus was right to send you to me. In Argonian, Ojel Bach roughly translates as Pit of the Outsider. There is a natural formation to the south that bears the name. Unfortunately, it lies in territory claimed by the Sulzan tribe.
Oh, it's on Access Hollywood. Oh, it's included with Prime.
The Sulzan are a savage people. Nagas who revere the forces of death and chaos.
I know that ended.
You must traverse their land to reach the pit of the outsider. The Nagas recognize no authority other than themselves and their leaders. They do not welcome visitors. South of Stone Wastes, in the heart of Sulzan territory, I suggest caution and stealth. Try to avoid starting a war with the tribe if you can at all help it. Bring whatever you find back here. Gideon will keep it safe, I assure you. Ojel Bach, the Pit of the Outsider. It's a natural formation located south of Stone Wastes. Just proceed carefully, as it lies in the heart of Sulzan territory. I suggest you meet Evely on the outskirts of their territory and go from there. After many years of fighting, including my time as the commander of the Pact forces in the Three Banners War, I decided I had enough. Shortly after I arrived in Gideon, the governorship became available. It is my honor to serve this city. No, Blackwood and the Topal Bay region remain independent entities. We have a trade agreement with Leowin, but otherwise we're on our own. We hope the war stays to the north and west. Moreover, we hope it ends quickly. No, he served the Longhouse Emperors from the day they seized the Ruby Throne, eventually becoming a member of the Elder Council. Since the collapse of the Empire, he has been a trusted advisor, both here and in Leowin. This news is a shock. Only what young Evely was telling me before you arrived. I never heard of them before today. I will, however, get my best Blackfin Legionnaires to investigate them. Vondacia has lived in Gideon a long time. Someone here must know something. The Sulzan are brutal. They sacrifice their enemies to the dark forces they serve, and their thirst for blood knows no bounds. That is why I urge caution. As you make your way through their territory, they will show you neither kindness nor mercy. Forgive me if this sounds like bragging. I was raised in a tiny village far to the south, but I was never satisfied with provincial life. I longed to learn about the ancient Argonians, to bring some of that civilization back to my people. You must have seen the stone structures in the swamp, the Zanmirs. In the ancient past, my people created great wonders, a great civilization. Then, for some reason, they abandoned it for a simpler, less complicated life. My explorations showed me the plight of my people. I fought Dark Elf slavers, raised the Blackfin Legion, battled Akaviri invaders. I helped form the Ebonheart Pact, and fought in the Alliance War. Now I only seek to govern Gideon in peace.
Where have you been all day?
Not far.
I didn't know. Oh, monkey boots.
Oh, okay. Okay, yes, you did do it. You did move. Are you still there? No.
Nope.
What are you doing?
I'm coloring.
Oh, you know how to do that?
Yes.
She's really good.
Yeah, but I'm a little too tired for that.
You thought that was funny.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I couldn't speak afterwards. So that's fun. No, but I'll let you get away with it. You know why?
Why?
Because I love you too much.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Does that sound good to you?
Mm-hmm.
Something
Good.
chasing.
Ow.
Ready to make our way into
Hey,
hostile
but both my
territory?
shoulders
We
and
need
my
to
lower
find this
back's
pit of the
killing me.
outsider, see if the vault is there, and reach
Well, it
the
hasn't been the
ambitions
nicest
before
weather
the Order
today.
of the Waking Flame
And
leads us to them.
arthritis and cold and damp weather don't help.
Well, you heard Governor Keshu. This is Sulzon territory. We want to avoid contact with this hostile tribe of Argonians if at all possible, but we need to reach the pit of the outsider. Also, I had another one. Another waking vision. Happened when I got here.
What are you
Strange
coloring
book is
anyway?
trying to
Or
tell
do you
me
know
A
yet?
something.
picture.
I'm
I
doing
saw
a
these
thing.
weird
A
cubes
thing
with
with
symbols
stuff.
on them.
Yeah.
Well,
Seems
I'm
like the
not
ones in the
coloring
book I'm
anything at the
carrying.
moment. I'm
Not
waiting
sure
for
what
an
it all
ad to go
means.
by.
Where are you?
I want to find the
Okay.
vault. With
Go
any
by
luck,
where?
we're way ahead of Van Dacia and his cultists. Maybe we can get in, grab the weapons, and get back to Gideon before anyone
You are
even notices
so
that we're around.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Just a snitch. Mm-hmm.
Remember to avoid the Sulzan, but keep an eye out for
This
the
is what
Waking
I'm
Flame
coloring.
cultists. I wouldn't be
Oh,
surprised if
fun.
we run into them before too long.
Don't worry.
Now, let's go find the Pit of the Outsider.
What are you coloring? A racing car. And its driver. And not a screwdriver either. Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually a driver that never gets a ticket.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. I'm trying to stay up as late as I bloody can, so maybe I can sleep all bloody night. Uninterrupted.
Why?
I have no idea. Oh.
And maybe if Jim won't help me, maybe I'll still partake the Adam. Because you know, it's kind of very interesting for me to sleep when I'm curled up in a ball.
It could be.
Hey, that shouldn't
Because
be there.
it doesn't take long for my legs to start feeling cramped up.
Little mortals have no fear.
Lovely.
I have no particular desire to inflict harm upon you.
And I ain't
Quite the
Adam.
contrary. I suspect
I
we may be
honestly
able to aid one
don't know
another in
how
the
he can
events that are
sleep
about to
comfortably
unfold.
in some of the positions I've got him in.
Since my last encounter
Sleeping
with
with his
the cute
legs
wood
up
elf,
on the wall?
I have been watching the activities of the Order of the Waking Flame. I followed a couple of their scouts
Any other
and
weird
discovered this
positions?
charming Daedric vault. I believe the ambitions are locked
His
inside.
body twisted and contorted into directions that I didn't know bodies could do it.
Oh, lovely.
The vault is warded, little mortal.
But he doesn't do
Wars
that
that
much
repel
anymore,
Daedra,
but he
including
used
me.
to.
You and the elf, however, should have no trouble. Just remove the wards and we can both satisfy our curiosity. Oh, and tell the elf I think I know what tome she carries. Didn't she tell you? We met before, after she first became aware of Leovik's secret. I believe the book she found is the Mysterium Zarxus, penned by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Or so they say. She must place it on the lectern to disable the wards. Ah, yes, the
And if you
scouts.
have to
One has been
wake
dealt
me up
with.
in the morning,
The other may have slipped through the cracks
I
involving
will
the vault's construction.
attempt to
So
not
I
tell
suggest
you
you
to
pick
go
up the
away.
pace.
Oh,
The scout
okay.
could return
Like
with
I
reinforcements
normally
at
do.
any
You
moment.
have to wake me up.
You go to sleep.
What?
Remember, while the wards are in place, none of us can enter the
I don't
vault.
think my
Use the
body's
book the
gonna
wood elf
crash,
carries to disable
but I
them
don't
and
know.
open the way.
Well,
Once
if
the
it
wards
does,
are
we'll have to
down,
put you back
I
together
shall meet
first.
you inside. Now hurry. The waking
Oh,
flame
he's
could
good.
arrive at any moment.
Yeah.
He's on a roll.
And it's not down a hill.
You cannot see it. The
I didn't know a
exquisite
roll could
workmanship.
go uphill.
The otherworldly crafting. This
I
vault
guess
was
I
not
learn
forged
something
by
new every
mortal
day, don't I?
hands. In fact, I believe it was constructed in the lava crucibles of the Deadlands. It was definitely built to contain something powerful. Curiosity, little mortal. How else am I to fill the endless days of immortality? I collect
Apparently I
secrets,
don't
and
learn
I
new
long
things
to
every
learn the
day.
truth of the
Don't,
Longhouse
According to
Emperor's
Buddy.
According to Buddy.
mysterious
Oh,
bargain
okay.
with the Prince of Destruction. Now, go deal with those
But I
wards.
always thought I did.
Need is such a specific word.
Being married to
I do
Adam,
not
I thought I
need
learned something
anything,
new every
little
day.
mortal. I am quite content
Because
to
he
find a
knows
new
things he
distraction
shouldn't.
and leave your pitiful world to the Prince of Destruction. However, if you do decide to open the vault, I shall aid you as I can.
I sure as hell hope it didn't.
The wards not only serve as powerful locks, they are designed to specifically keep Daedric entities such as myself from passing through them. While
What do you
merely
think
an
of the name of
annoyance
books
for a
like that?
mortal, to me,
Mysterium
the
Xerxes.
wards are
Are
deadly.
who to wear now?
Enough.
That's the name of
The
a
Daedric
set of
Vault
books in the
awaits.
game. The Mysterium Xerxes.
Dagonists and Dremora, familiar with such things, say it was scribed in the deserts of the Deadlands. I did some research after I
Apparently
sensed
it's
the
Lava
royal
Land
had it.
soon.
An artifact of great and
What do you
evil
do?
My
power.
body's being
It is said that merely handling it could be
nasty.
dangerous.
I thought I'd say Poo Poo Land just because I could.
And awful.
And weird.
Sounds about right.
That I do not know. Artifacts related to Daedric princes often possess a corrupting influence. At the least, she will probably feel a sense of discomfort if she hasn't experienced it already.
Unless she stays
She
up
should
all
guard
night
it well, but tread carefully.
and goes to sleep after your appointment's finished. And plus, I don't normally sleep that long anyway, either.
900 years.
Wowee.
Wow, he's right.
All right, I'm placing the book as Lyrinth suggested. You check out those
And
cubes.
plus, if Jim does want to go to bed, he knows he can wake me up. Might call him rude.
Hey, that did something. That matches one of these symbols. Keep going.
I was looking for the last thing I needed to fill in. And still.
I think you did it. Let's check the door.
What?
It wasn't true.
Look at this place.
Well done, little mortal.
Now
I must explore.
We open the door and Lyrinth just rushes ahead without us? Figures. Well, I guess we should start looking around too. Everything we learned so far indicates that the Daedric weapon should be in here somewhere.
To go to sleep. I at least want to get this picture done first.
So you can poop later.
What's that?
It all comes back
Erica
to
said, I
Emperor
don't care what my
Leovid's
body
secret.
says, I just
How
want
he
to
hid
finish
the
this
four
picture.
ambitions before Varen reached Imperial City and killed him.
And then something
We
about
don't
poo-poo.
know exactly what these four ambitions are, but the documents indicated they're Daedric weapons of some sort.
Well, it does necessarily feel like I only got
Yup, and Lyrinth thinks they could arrive here at any moment. Let's look around.
3 hours
Oh,
of sleep.
hey, one more thing. The book sort of started to tingle the moment we entered the vault.
Because when
Just
I
thought you
have
should
to
know.
try and attempt to sleep curled up in a ball, I only rest. And then as soon as my body knows that it can finally stretch out, then I go to sleep. But then a little while later, I wake up again.
Lovely.
The Mysterium what now?
Because of either Mother
Never mind.
Nature
I can worry about that later. Right now, we have a job to
or
do. I want
Mother
to find out
Nature.
what's so important that Leovic
Or
had to
Mother
stick it in a
Nature.
warded and sealed Daedric vault. I suppose the book started this whole quest. I found it in the Longhouse
which
Emperor's old retreat.
Jason keeps telling me
full of
he
Daedric
wishes Mother
symbols and
Nature would
strange
learn to take a
markings.
hint and just
Carrying
leave.
it around, It feels like a
Yeah.
burden.
And wait until we wake up naturally to tell us, oh, by
And
the
now
way,
it's
you gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It feels like
Instead of waking us up from
anticipation.
a good dream
Like the book wants
to
to
make
be
us
here
go
or
potty.
something. Look, I've had some dark dreams since I found
And
this
then we
Agnes
gotta
Wake
try and hurry
visions.
up, get our business
This
done
is
as
the
quickly
first
as
time,
possible so we can go
I
back
don't
to
know,
bed and
like
fall
it
asleep
wants
really
something.
quickly, and hopefully that we can pick up our dream right where we left off.
If only it worked that way, right?
Like I didn't have
Yeah, it
nightmares
would be
before I
nice.
knew that.
Yeah, it would be super nice.
It's not talking to me.
But that never
Not with
happens.
words.
So super nice, huh?
Like it's waking up.
And
And
what
while
can
I've
I do
had
for
similar
you, young sir?
sensations since I found it, the tingling really became intense when we entered this place.
That means I'm gonna screw up like Muffin's entire world, you know that?
Why?
Because I'm going to be taking Jim's bed tonight
I'm not
to
sleeping out here.
sleep next to Adam instead of sleeping out here.
Yeah.
Because he'd been trying to tell Adam to wake up and get out of my spot.
So you're just gonna mess up this entire world.
Yep. He's gonna go, where's Grandma? Why can't I find Grandma? Then he'll come into Jim's room most likely and say, excuse me, what
happened to the
hell are
vault?
you doing in here?
Yeah. You're supposed to be out there. Yeah.
And tomorrow I'll probably have to make more phone calls about inquiring about appointments and stuff. And hopefully miracle happens. Yeah, fine. But I'm sure I'll find one. It's just proven to be a chore and a half.
Yeah.
Find one within my price range.
Right.
Which is $900. I almost thought it was.
Pardon me? What was that you just said?
I just overlooked.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Tammy? I thought you know
If I can't interpret my own language, then I have problems.
Hear me? In trouble. Whoa.
Yep.
Good.
helping us out. That doesn't seem right.
It is.
Uh-oh. Another warded door ahead of us.
But there's one thing I don't understand.
There's another ward on the door ahead. Ready to see if we can open it?
This the last time. When
Only
Adam
one way
and
to
I
find
were trying to
out.
find
I'll place the book on the
somewhere to
lectern.
go.
Then we'll see what happens.
And the managers didn't blow up the stink back then. Why are they doing it now?
Then here we go. The book is really
That's
tingling.
what
Get ready to turn the
doesn't make
cubes
any
after I
sense
place it
to
on the
me.
lectern.
I can't figure it out either.
The book.
They
almost
were
as though it wants to
A-okay
help
with
us
you
open
doing
the
it
door.
the first time.
Not this time. Not this time.
For some strange reason.
Nope. Maybe because I'm here.
I don't really think there's anything to do with you here.
I do.
Ow! Well, still, in any case, it isn't right. If they had no problem with us staying here the first time, they should have no problem with us staying here temporarily till we find somewhere to go. Even though you've got another person besides just us two in here.
Jeremy thinks it might have something to do with our neighbors.
Putting their noses where they don't belong?
Yeah.
Now where are we? Never mind. We need to lower that drawbridge.
Yeah. Could be a number of things. But all of those things are bullcrappy.
There must be a lever or
And
a
it's
switch
not
around
there.
here someplace.
I can only do so much. A little bit more than if coming back with the excuse. Well, I have other clients to help. I can't really get online much to help you. But I'm not talking about that.
Talking about picking up phone, dialing a few numbers, and
talking to them on my behalf.
Yeah.
Because you can say that you're going to. And giving them my information. Because I don't mind reaching out to all these landlords, but if hardly any of them will communicate back with me, how do I get them to communicate?
Yeah.
Besides harassing them, like constantly calling them, like every day or every hour, until they get so sick and tired of hearing from you, they'll call you back.
Yeah.
Or if I do hear back from a landlord, I don't get told, sorry, we can't rent to you because of your income.
Yeah. Which is a form of discrimination, as far as I know.
It is, and even though it's illegal, some landlords will still try to get away with it. That's what Jen told me.
Uh-huh.
Get away with what? So I missed the conversation.
Declining someone because of their income.
Yeah, it is illegal.
But some landlords will still try to get away with it.
Yep.
I had someone that tried to tell me because I was on W at the time.
Yeah.
They won't write to me, and I was over on Park. I stood right in front of Linda and I said, really? Then I'll see your ass in court.
I mean, I've been...
And I looked right at the guy and I said, your ass. And the owners.
I have been declined apartments before for other reasons, but never because based on my income. Never. All the other times I got declined an apartment was because the town of Kingsville at the time blamed me for what happened to me.
Yeah. Yeah, they
and discriminated against me because of what was done to me. Like I had asked for it. And they turned me away because of it.
Yeah, I was with her one time and she got denied. She was told because of her reputation, because what happened to her, they couldn't risk their reputation on her.
I would have gone and seen a lawyer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know you would.
I don't play games.
Yep, and that broke my heart when they were punishing me for something that wasn't my fault, that it was done to me. No wonder why it took me so long to believe that what happened to me wasn't my fault and that I didn't ask for it. Try having that chirped in your ear by 20,000 different people. That it was.
Yeah.
And getting hated and discriminated against because of it. And then trying to tell yourself that what your close family and friends are telling you is true. That it's not your fault. You didn't ask for it.
Yeah,
Took me some time, but I did get used to it. But that's the only other reason that I used to get declined apartments. This is the very first one that I've gotten declined because of my income. So that hurt. And the one other time that I did get declined an apartment is because of that almost year I went without paying rent and my credit score wasn't good enough. Other than that, that's the only reasons why I got declined. This is the first time I've ever gotten declined based on my income. Which is bullshitty. And I gotta hope it doesn't happen again.
Yeah. Well, better find me somewhere quick.
Yep. Because the sooner I get out of my mom's, the better.
Uh-huh.
And as it stands right now, me and Adam aren't having very much luck.
Yeah.
At least on our own anyway. But at least we're attempting and we're not giving up.
Yeah.
what Adam tells me. Right, Mom?
Good.
Always hearing about something is a lot better than hearing nothing.
Yeah.
Because I've reached out to now a total of 12 landlords, and I've only heard from 2 so far.
Uh-huh. That's not very good.
Nope. But sometime, I'm sure,
Yeah.
I'll find something.
Hopefully you're before the month is up.
Uh-huh.
Oops.
Chico poked his head up.
Oh.
You made move, he looked up.
Oh. Jesus.
This is what?
Happy and caramel fire.
Yours?
Had 1.5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought I only had one. Who ate the half?
You did.
I haven't ate yet. I haven't ate a half of one yet.
Yes, you did.
When?
When you... Mom, I asked you, did you have any of your caramels? Like, the one a couple days after you brought it in? Or is the first one?
Yes, that one's gone long ago.
No. That one's been sitting there.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 1.5 then. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I'm alright. Not. Don't believe that.
Not in the slightest, you ain't.
Thank you. I love you.
Because I'm not in the slightest okay either.
Thank you.
Because I'm worried about my state that I'm in, and I'm worried about you guys' too.
Yeah. Ours is in jeopardy to help you up.
Uh-huh. That doesn't make me feel none too good. And I'm trying to tell myself to not stress out too much, not to worry too much. You know how that works.
Uh-huh. You don't. There's yours, hon.
Okie dokie.
But I'm hoping for the best that I hear something real soon. And that it's positive.
Uh-huh. So I guess you don't need a pillow on your sheet tonight, do you?
I'm not sharing a blanket with Adam.
Okay, so you'll need your sheet off my bed.
That's like you asking for World War 950.
Oh, gee.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'll get you your sheet off my bed. You can go get it.
Yeah, because
Can I have a smush?
it never does me and Adam good to share a blanket. Never.
No.
I either steal it from him or he steals it from me. That's why we always make sure we got our own blankets. Because it never bodes over too well.
Now, is your purse closed right up? Because just in case kitties might get nosy and help themselves or whatever.
Well, you better.
Yeah.
That's right.
Can I smush you?
Okay.
I said, can I smush you? Okay, fine.
I said I had to fart now.
Let's keep moving.
All right, night,
We
people.
still need to find whatever this vault is protecting.
It's not empty. All right, night, hon.
Nighty night.
Ouchie, my small pillow, Mommy.
Anything else? Yeah, make sure you got that wherever you put it. That didn't help you, did it?
No. I found it.
Good. Where do you want it, hon? I'll put it right here.
Yeah.